Elementary school was always that weird transition from your childhood to your preteen era, your tween era for the layman. And everybody's saying all of these big words on the playground that you've never heard of before. And you go from lying about Sonic being in Smash Brothers Melee to lying to your mom about, I'm not angry. I just like the Bionicle Breaking Benjamin videos. Get off my ass. In retrospect, this era offers a lot of memory gold mines. This was probably 4th or 5th grade, since it was a Tuesday. I don't know. But anyway, lunch finishes up and recess takes place immediately after lunch because you gotta go work off the square pizza and milk. And the recess block was kind of segmented. Not all of the student body could just flood the playground. It'd be chaos. So you got, one class going here, another class going there. And I'm trying to catch up to my boy Sam. He's probably been out on the field 20 minutes. I got about 15 minutes to shoot the shit, talk politics. So I use my 4x sniper scope attachment to track down my friend. And he's hanging around tetherball. And shortly after we greet, he's like, Darrien, don't tell anyone, but I'm doing puberty now. And at that age, I kind of believe a large majority of kids learn that stuff either from their friends or other kids. And this is the first time I've heard about it. So he's like, puberty? I'm like, yeah, puberty. And he's like, boners? I'm like, yeah, boners. But on the inside, I'm like, fucking boners. What? Huh? Now that I think about it, that's pretty hot entry into the conversation, eh, boss? And so over time we'd start to talk about this stuff more and more because it's just this newfound discovery for a bunch of 10-year-olds. And we do this on the bus ride home because we lived kind of close to each other. And when you discover that you can draw more than just the Club Penguin guy, you can also draw a little phallic symbol, 3-leaf clover style. It was fucking over. Eventually one day we ride the bus home together, eager to start our next project with the quality akin to that of the next Radiohead masterpiece. We can't even wait to get home. Discovering you can just draw a cock and balls on anything, it's like discovering the Matrix for a 10-year-old. So to a couple of kids, I'm not just drawing an elephant. I'm drawing an elephant with a big fucking cock. It was this big businessman elephant with a briefcase, and he was just so strong, his shirt fucking ripped. He had big muscles. And his cock was just so big, it just ripped out. And he was so surprised enough to the point we had to write a speech bubble that said, how did that get down there? We didn't even know. So we're just sitting there about to get off, proud of our piece. Thinking this is game of the year. But I'm also not sitting there thinking, man, I really want to take my work home with me. And neither was Sam. So we crumple it up in a ball and then we throw it on the floorboard of the bus and then just go about our day after school. And the next day I'm called into the principal's office. Mr. Temple. I walk into the room. Mr. Temple is sitting right at his desk and he says, Mr. Roberts, please take a seat. Because I guess you're going to want to sit down to atone for these fucking war crimes. I swear to God, he takes out this small ball of paper and he opens it up slowly. He assembles it right in front of me. Mr. Roberts, writing various things such as how did that get down there, about this elephant's private parts is just highly inappropriate for the students at this school. We do not condone this style of this genre of behavior. I'd probably say, yeah, Mr. Temple won't do it again, or some other lie. And I go back to class. Everything seemed normal until I saw Sam on the bus later, and he was like, Darrien, we can't draw cock and balls ever again. And I was like, yeah. And here I am, still trying to quit, 15 years strong. And he tells me he got a phone call home to his mom. So I can only assume what's in store for the big dog. I get off the bus and head into my house, and my parents are sitting there waiting for me, and they're like, how could you draw Cock and balls, yeah, that one's pretty funny though. I'm not sure if they were like genuinely angry at me or they were just like, you can't do that anymore, and they just had to be parents in the moment. But either way, it sounds like I'm in trouble. And I remember this scene from Drake and Josh where they do something they're not supposed to do, and at the end of the episode, the parents find out about it, and then both Drake and Josh, when the music starts coming in the laugh track, they're like, got it, grounded for 2 weeks. No TV, no video games. and then I try to pull off that little number, just trying to be like a cool 4th grader. I'm like, yep, got it, grounded for 2 weeks, no video games. And they're like, yeah, motherfucker, come back here right now. They're like, who the fuck do you think you are? And then that was that. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. I wish that last part wasn't true. I wish all of it wasn't true, to be honest. But then you can talk about it later, and it's it's pretty funny. Anyways, that's all I got. Take care.